cruise. We're world famous for being world famous. My name is Skipper Kristoff. Yes, it is my real name, and no, I don't know Sven, so please, let it go. I will be your skipper, your retriever, your tinsel decorator, and your secret Santa, and if you don't laugh, I will make you swim. Alright, what's on up in the Amazon where we have bugs. These are humbugs. And if you listen carefully, you might even hear their mating call. Isn't that majestic? If you feel itchy, it's probably the fleas Navidad. Over here is Inspiration Falls. They say the more you stare into it, the more it'll inspire you to go. Deeper and deeper into the jungle, that is. Everybody say, ooh. Everybody say, ah. Last week it sounded a lot like Cruise Miss. Who likes the Jungle Book, anyone? Perfect. There it is. That's the live action version, too. You're welcome. Now the pygmies have prepared a holiday feast for you. They've got food, they've got music, they've got dancing, and they've got... Over there. I can't see anyone. Canoe? Out shopping, I don't know where they are. Oh boy. Oh, that'll do it every time. You gotta watch out for this one. He reminds me of a last relationship. They got a crush on you. You find it smothering. They squeeze you for all you got. So now I live in a tent. Alright, change your plans. I'm gonna stop at my tent. Oh look, my in-laws are in town. That's right, they did me a favor. I couldn't get that Jeep to start this morning. I got to turn over. Was used a monkey wrench. Such good boys and girls. Now we've just crossed into the Congo, so I hope you brought your cold weather gear. Don't worry if you didn't, because there won't be any snow in Africa this Christmas time. What is that? Fred, take a good look. That is the one and only African bull elephant left in the jungle. You'll never see another one. I'm so sad he's the very last one out here. That's an horn fart, just ignore that, that's not a forehead. Over here is sandstone, one of our older attractions in the jungle. Some people take it for granted. It's true. I think it rocks. What's this? There's some wildebeest, some giraffes, zebras. Those guys up on the hill, they weren't here last year. Must be a good new year. And the Lions have won the big game. Look at that. Have you ever seen so many presents on one beach? Is that the North Pole? No? What a rhino. Oh, that's my friend Ina. I always say hi, Ina. Where? I thought I was in the boat. Don't scare me like that. Naughty list. Now we just crossed into the Nile. It does go on for Niles and Niles and Niles. And if you don't believe me, you're in Africa. That's where the Nile is. Up ahead is Schweitzer Falls, named after Dr. Snow Falls. So we'll go over that later, don't worry. Because right now we're just going to stay on track. And lately people have been saying, Skipper Kristoff, where should I spend the holidays this year? May I suggest my Airbnb? It's half off. What did everyone have Santa for this year? Anything good? I asked him to bring me some hungry hippos. Oh, come on, Santa, you know what I meant. All right, everyone, hold on. That's not a rhinoceros, it's the hippopotamus, this is. Well, that water looks cold. I hope they don't have hypothermia. You scared them, they're all paralyzed with fear. And we're not out of the woods just yet. Because they're surrounded by trees. Oh no. This is Headhunter territory. This is a terrible place to be headed. As we've been over this, it's 12 drummers drumming. It's so hard to find good help in the jungle around the holidays, let me tell you. Oh, that's a real shame right there. What is this? It's carolers. Don't move. They can't see you if you don't move. We showed them. Because they're using those defective spears, those are Britney spears. And there it is, everyone, the eighth wonder of the world, the holly jolly backside of water. And that refreshing mist is over 6,000 kinds of bacteria entering your skin. Welcome to the jungle. We've got fun and games. Now we've just crossed into the Mekong River, and if my map is correct, we just found Santa's workshop. That is not Santa's workshop. Alright, where are we? Uh-oh. You see that giant head up there? That's Shirley. This is Shirley Temple. Or maybe Santa's inside, you never know. Santa, is that you? Nope. It's Sandy Claus. He sees you when you're sleeping. I've seen it grow to 8 stories, but that's another story. I'm going to point out some of my favorite plants for you. That green one, that leafy one, but not that one. We have a deeply rooted history. He knows what he did. Well, in case you haven't caught on by now, we're experiencing some boat traffic. Don't you love holiday travel? I knew we shouldn't have taken the intercoastal this time of day. Let's see, well here's a holiday joke for the psychics on board. She got it. Now this one, what do you call a group of dinosaurs all in the same place? A museum. It's true. What do you call a broken can opener? A can't opener. I've had this is my good friend Trader Sam, the head salesman of the jungle, and he's got a holiday treat for you. He is offering you 2 of his heads and a partridge in a pear tree, all for the low price of one of your heads. Any takers? He loves the ones with the earrings, they jingle all the way. I went to Sam's place for dinner, but I was late. All I got was the cold shoulder and some finger food. The soup was good, though. I said, Sam, your wife makes an excellent soup. He said, I know, but I miss her. Yes, it was the snack that smiled back, Brenda. You know, he wasn't always a salesman. He used to be a barber. He always takes a little off the top. He was pursuing his degree in business, but he got kicked out of college for buttering up his professors. cannibal jokes hitting with you. They have a funny taste in your mouth. You know what? I bet this is what Mary Poppins would look like if she let herself go. That is some supercalifragilistic. That is not a jolly holiday stamp, let me tell you. Alright, we're about to embark on the return, so I hope you saved your receipts. Please remain seated with your hands, arms, legs, feet, and toes at all times. Do not cross the crates, and don't go out the window. For those of you that can see, there's a dock to the left, a dock to the right. That's a paradox. Those guys in khaki on the dock, that's a pair of dorks. If you laughed today, thanks for laughing. If you didn't, thanks for leaving. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, I forgot to tell you the New Year's joke. I dropped the ball on that one. Come back and see us next week. We'll be sailing to Turkey. Last year we went to Greece. Next year we'll go Hungary. What else? Any first timers to the Magic Kingdom? Person with a giant button better raise their hand. Make sure you stick around until closing. That's when we have the world famous stroller derby. You don't want to miss it. Now, as we do approach that dock, please keep your fingers and your forearms and your elbows completely in this boat. Well, friends, if you enjoyed this cruise, I am Skipper Christoph, and this is the Jingle Cruise. If you did not enjoy this cruise, then I have been Skipper Olaf and get out. Oh, I'm sorry, that's rude. Make like Santa, leave my presents. There we go. Thank you for your applause. I love the sound of one hand clapping. Get out. Watch your head, watch your step, use my hair. Oh, I know, watch your step, use my hair now. Come back and save me. I didn't see me.